Hi guys, today we are going to learn about ratio, and we have already learned ratio in a previous lesson, so we are more focusing on exam questions which are based on ratio. So let's start with question number 1. So here's a question: in a village, the number of house and the number of flats. Okay, so house and flat, their ratio is given 5:3. Okay, and the number of flats and the number of bungalows, so that is another ratio is given: number of flat and bungalows, their ratio is given 6:5. Yeah, so there are 50 bungalows in a village. How many houses are there in a village? So what we need to do, there are 50 bungalows. So if you see, a flat is here and flat is here. Here flat's ratio is 3 and here it is 6. So we need to make it same here. So what we can do, if we times by 2 here and times by 2 here, so then it will be 6 and 6 will be same. So once you multiply, so it will be 10 and it is 6 and this is 6 already and 5. So our new ratio is house, flat and bungalow. It is house is 10, flat is 6 and bungalow is 5. Okay, is that fine? Now they are saying there are 50 bungalows here. So if there are 50 bungalows, so to make it 50 we multiply by 10. So if you multiply by 10, so 10 times 5 is 50. Then you need to multiply by 10 here as well. So 10 times 6 is 60 and you multiply by 10 here as well. So 10 times 10 is 100. Now what they are asking? They are asking how many houses are there. So how many houses are there? 100. So your answer should be houses, number of houses are 100. Okay, so I have put one extra zero. Let me cancel it. Okay, so number of houses are 100. Okay, now let's go for next question. So if you see this question, this is at Excel Foundation, November 2017. It came in paper 3 and it is a calculator paper question. So there are only yellow, black and purple buttons in a bag. So let's write down here yellow, black and purple. These are ratio sign, yeah, yellow, black and purple buttons. The ratio of number of yellow buttons to black buttons here. So it is given yellow buttons to black button is 2:3. So let's write down here 2:3. Okay, and black buttons to purple button is 4:5. Okay, if you see carefully here, black button is 3 and here it is 4. How we can make same number? Okay, so what we need to do, if you multiply by 4 here and 4 here, and if you multiply by 3 here and 3 here, let's see what it happens here. So yellow, black and purple. So 4 times 2 is 8, yellow is 8, black is 4 times 3 is 12. Here also black is 4 times 3 is 12, no need to write down again, you have already written, and 5 times 3 is 15. So if you add them, 8 plus 12 plus 15, so it comes 35. Yeah, that comes total buttons. Yeah, 35 parts. Now they are saying there are less than 100 buttons in the bag. What is the greatest number of purple buttons in the bag? So if we times by 2 here, now if we times by 2 and times by 2 and times by 2, so what we are getting? So 2 times 8 is 16, 2 times 12 is 24 and 2 times 15 is 30, and if you add them, so it comes here total 70 buttons. So still it is less, so we can go for let's 8 multiply by 3 and this also multiply by 3 and this also multiply by 3. So 3 times 8 is 24. Okay, and 3 times 12 is 36 and 3 times 15 is 45. Yeah, and if you add them, then comes 105 buttons all total. So they are asking there are less than 100 buttons, so definitely we are not going for this option. Okay, we are not going for this option, so this is cross. We are going for this option because this is less than 100. So less than 100 buttons, we are going for this one. Okay, if you see what is the greatest number of purple buttons, so purple is this one and purple button is coming here 30. Yeah, so your answer should be 30. So answer is 30 buttons. Okay, from here this is for purple. Okay, let's go for next question. So in this question it is written, this question came in at Excel Foundation November 2017, paper 2, question 6. Sam and Dan share a sum of money in the ratio 2:5. So first step is, if ratio is given 2:5, you find the sum, sum, that is 2 plus 5 becomes 7. Now what fraction of the money does Dan get? So Dan is, this is Sam and this is Dan. So Dan's share will be 5 divided by 7. So 5 over 7 will be your answer. So Dan's share will be 5 over 7. If they are asking Sam's share, then Sam's share will be 2 over 7. Okay. So here it is showing Sally and Maxine share some pizza slice. So let's write down here Sally and Maxine. Maxine gets 3 over 5 pizza slice. So how many pizza slice Sally is getting? So because whole fraction is 1, so if you take away 3 over 5 from 1, so like this, from 1, if you take away 3 over 5, so 5 times 1 is 5, 1 times 3 is 3, and 1 times 5 is 5, so we get 2 over 5. So it is 2 over 5, because if you add, then it will be a full pizza. 2 over 5 plus 3 over 5, that is, if you add them, 2 over 5 plus 3 over 5, it becomes 5 over 5, that is one whole pizza. So it is 2 over 5. Now they are saying write down the number of pizza slices Sally gets to the number of pizza slices Maxine gets. So here 5 and 5 is same, so they have common denominator, so their ratio will be 2:3, this top number 2:3. So Sally will get 2 pizza slices and Maxine will get 3 pizza slices. Okay. So this is paper 1 non-calculator question. So, and please guys, I will request you can always pause the video, have a go first, and then if you are unable to get answer, or if you got the answer, then always check your work solution with my solution. So here it is given there are only green, pink and blue sweets. So green, pink and blue sweets, and their ratios are given 4 is to 9 is to 7. Now work out the percentage of the sweets in the bag are blue. It means we are going for blue. Okay, so blue are 7. So what is total here? 4 plus 9 plus 7. So 9 plus 7, 16 plus 4 is 20. So out of 27 are blue. So out of 20, 7 are blue. Now this has become fraction. Now they are asking answer in percentage. So to convert fraction, any fraction or decimal into percentage, you times by 100. So let's multiply by 100 here. So what happens now? You can cancel one top 0 by one bottom 0. And 7 times 10 is 70. And 2 times 1 is 2. Half of 70 is 35%. Okay, so your answer will be 35%. Okay, so here it is in this question. Joseph is 8 years older than Pete. Mary is 3 times old as Joseph. So let's write down initial Joseph, Pete and Mary. Joseph is 8 years older than Pete. Yeah, so if it is X, then Joseph will be X plus 8. Okay, and Mary is 3 times older than Joseph. Hmm? So it is 3 times older than Joseph. Yeah. Joseph is 8 years older than Pate, so Pate's age is X, and Joseph will be X plus 8, and Mary is 3 times as old as Joseph. The sum of three ages is 92. So let's write down here X plus 8 plus X, and 3 times X plus 8, if you multiply this, 3 times X is 3X, and 3 times 8 is 24, that is equal to 98. Okay, so how many x's are there? So 1x plus 2x plus 3x, that is 5x. 24 plus 8 is 32, that is 98. So let's do minus 32 both sides. So 8 take away 2 is 6, 9 take away 3 is 6, so we got here 5x. Yeah, so 5x equal to 66, right? So if you divide x 66 by 5, it comes nearly 13.2. So as if you can consider as a 13 years here, just forget about decimal. If you consider this as a 13 years, then what will be the ratio of Pate's age to Joseph's age to Mary's age? So Joseph was x plus 8, okay, and Pate was x, and this was 3x plus 8. So if we write down x is 13 here, put x equal to 13. So this will be 13 plus 8, that is 21. This is 8 already there, so this is 8. This is 21, this is 8, not 18. Yeah, and x is 13, sorry, so this should be 13. Let me change this, it's just printing. So x is 13 now. Let me write down clearly again. Okay, so now we got x is 13, so it will be 13 plus 8, that is 21, and x is 13 here, so this will be 13, and here it is 3. It is 13 plus 8, okay, that is 21, and 21 times 3, so it will be 33 and 63. Okay, so their ratio will be 21 is to 13 is to 63. Okay, so I have just ignored decimal here, so this should be your answer. Okay, so you can write down here 21 is to 13 is to 63. Okay, but they are asking pets first, then Joseph. So pets first, so it will be pets. Uh, okay, then Joseph. So they are asking pet first, then Joseph and Mary. So pet's ratio is 13, so that you should write down 13 first, then Joseph, that is 21, and then Mary, it is 63. So this should be your correct order. Okay, so we'll stop here now, and I hope you have liked the video, and if you have any question you can leave in a comment column, then I will get back to you.